Shalom, everybody. This is a VFI News emergency update. Now, as you've no doubt already heard, Israel and the United States launched a surprise attack on Iran's Ayatollah regime early Saturday morning. Now, to let you know the names, Israel called it Operation Shield of Judah. What a great name. But also the United States has called it Operation Epic Fury. Now, members of the VFI News team who are in Israel said they heard the sounds of large numbers of jets flying around 7:30 a.m. and immediately knew something was up. About 45 minutes later, the sirens began screaming that it was time to go into protected spaces. Now, while I'm on that topic, I just want to remind you that Vision for Israel, our nonprofit organization, has already placed 500 bomb safety shelters all over the country in recent years along the borders of Israel. And we're continuing to do so because there continues to be a need for it. So if you want to know more about it, just look at visionforisrael.com. And of course, you can always write us at info@visionforisrael.com for more information. Now, to continue, this attack has been planned for weeks. Now, usually the U.S. military and other militaries attack at night because they've got night vision technology, which makes it advantageous for them to do so when most enemy forces won't be able to see in the dark as clearly as well. But this attack was planned to take place in the daytime in order to take the Iranians by surprise, and they succeeded. And I guess they surprised everyone else as well. Now, the U.S. Congress was also surprised, and many members of both the House and Senate are furious that they didn't know about this ahead of time or were even consulted or informed. But one Democratic senator, who hats off to him, John Fetterman from Pennsylvania, has praised the attack, and he said Trump is willing to do what's right. And I believe the Iranian people also agree with that, who want to be free from this difficult demonic regime. Now, President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu have made public statements in which they've explained to their respective publics why they took this course of action. And as a citizen of both the United States and Israel, I can say I found what they both said very convincing, and I agree with them. Furthermore, the opposition in Israel's Knesset is signaling it is squarely behind the Prime Minister in this war effort, while, as I said before, most of the Democrats in Congress and also a few Republicans are not quite happy about it. But nevertheless, I think the American people support this action, as America was declared an enemy of Iran by Iran, and they declared war on America, not to mention Israel as well. Speaking of national leadership, the strikes appear to have taken down some of Iran's senior leadership and many other targets, including ballistic missile launchers, but the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has managed to get several shots off with ballistic missiles, and there are reports of impact in Holon, Tel Aviv, and Haifa. However, the Galilee region is also under attack from Hezbollah, and several rockets have impacted there, although at this time I can't tell you anything about casualties or damage. Now, several Iranian missiles have also impacted in and around U.S. bases in Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, and Qatar. Now, I don't know if this will prompt these countries to join the attacks on Iran, but I think it should. The IDF has also called up about 20,000 reservists, and there is likely to be a ground incursion into Lebanon before long to put a stop to Hezbollah rocket fire. We can also expect the possibility that the Houthis in Yemen and perhaps the Shiite militias in Iraq will also jump into this as soon as they are ready to. So please be in prayer for Israel, for Iran, for the Middle East, the American service members, the IDF who are in action right now, and all the service members of allied countries who are likely to be in harm's way soon. This is the big one, and in my humble opinion, no one's going to be saving anything for later. This is the bottom line. So God bless you and shalom, and continue to stay in prayer.